Can we just talk for a second about luxury products? So I have always been someone who used to think like maybe this is when I was much younger, like, oh, if you spend a lot of money on something, then it must be better. This is not true. As I have discovered over the years, like I might spend a lot of money on for skincare products and it was like garbage. Some of the stuff that I find that is not worth the price is like, okay, but you tell me, is like body lotion. My favorite one is like, this is from Costco, just like CeraVe. It's so good. It's so moisturizing, especially in the winter. I get this. I have one for me. I have like my kids have this, but I had a little bit of fun at Sephora and I have to show you some of the products that are so worth paying a luxury price tag. If you know me, you know, I've just like thrown my hair into like, ponytail vibes. I would tell myself I don't care, but I really do. Until my friend Andrea, her hair always is looking so smashing. I'm like, girl, what are you using in your hair? And she told me about Oribe, which I had heard about, but I'm like, it's so expensive. So expensive, right? Guys, so many of you have commented or sent me a DM, like, your hair looks so shiny. Like, whenever I use these products, they're like, your hair looks so good. First of all, thank you. And it is because I'm using these two products. It's making me different. I want to do a talk about luxury prices and value while I get ready for him to chat. I have found that sometimes luxury prices do not mean that you're going to get a lot of value. And sometimes you can get an immense amount of value. Like, I was sharing with you like the CeraVe and the Cetaphil. You can get an immense amount of value for something that is not very expensive. But that being said, I want to tell you how much time I wasted on wrap products for my hair, as an example, and what I was doing with my skin tonight. I have like rosacea. My skin is bumpy. My hair has been falling out since I had babies. And I kept trying to like find a deal or like find something just because I didn't want to spend the price tag for in these products because they're expensive and I totally get it. Here's the lesson that I feel like I've had to learn over the years. And I'm curious what all of you think about this too. Sometimes it is worth paying the luxury price. I'm just going to say it. I'm saying this because I have done it both ways. I have tried to drugstore my way through everything. And listen, if it would have worked, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be recording this video. But that's just not the case. Like, some products are just using higher quality ingredients. Sometimes like products just work better. And so I kind of am curious, like, what do you all think about, if you knew you were getting more value, if you knew that you were paying for a product that worked better, are you willing to pay a luxury price for it? You know? And this is the question I think that I ask myself now when I'm making a purchase. Like, I could keep on trying the drugstore route, or I can get a product that I know actually works, that like makes me feel really good. It's just night and day. Now, here's why this is hard because I was not raised in this way. I was raised, my parents were immigrants from India. They did not have a lot of money when we were here. My mom was just telling the story of how she was in the mood to get pizza one day and she was like, we didn't get pizza because we spent money on it, right? So I grew up with that, with that mindset around money, around saving. And especially women, sometimes we go into this route of thinking it's indulgent or frivolous to spend luxury, like a luxury price tag when it's just us. High achievers and working moms are willing to spend their hard earned money on their kids, on their family, when it's like for the greater good. But when it's just us, at least this was my experience, I used to feel like, oh, like, it feels a little indulgent. I don't know. I don't know if I could just spend on just a little me. But while I kept that, I felt really small. I treated myself a little bit small. I kept waiting for permission from other people. And I don't just like me and my husband. I mean, like, just like permission from I don't even know who to have some of the things that I wanted. It's like I kept waiting for permission. There was a point a couple of years ago, obviously, when I just discovered coaching, because coaching is an example of a luxury for some people that have never spent money on themselves. It was for me. It's like, wait a second. If I'm not giving myself permission, if I am not going to do this for myself, then am I waiting and expecting somebody else to? Like, talk about the patriarchy. And my friends, I feel like this is just one way that we have been taught, as women have been taught, to live small and play small. And I just felt kind of compelled to come and talk about what it would be like to start giving ourselves permission without the guilt. That's the key. Without the guilt is the key. How do we start giving ourselves permission to get the luxury thing, the nicer thing, because we earned it yesterday? Okay. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to work anymore. This is all coming from scarcity. And if that's you, listen, again, I get it. I was there too. And also just think about the impact on what it's creating. I want to hear from you. What are your questions around spending when it's just for you? I want to hear all your thoughts. What are all of your unfiltered thoughts around spending on you?